Hello, everyone. My name is CardiUp707, and welcome to the reading of The End. Now, I had given a sneak peek in one of my videos of ending the Ink Machine one, actually. And if you have not seen that yet, oh shoot, forgot that I was writing. Dang it! Nope. No, it's chaos. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. There we go. Hold on. That will make it work. Okay. Alrighty here. So where we left off was actually I'm not gonna tell you so that way you go and actually watch the video because I have a feeling that some of you are not watching any of the videos that I'm posting. Now, I'm not talking about everybody. It's just I have around 24 subscribers, I believe, and I don't really have that many views on my channel, so yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna drop off where we left off last time. Why do I keep on doing that? Why? It's just ah ah. Very sorry for all of this mumbo jumbo that's going on. I went in a completely anyway. I'm just gonna start reading now. I don't want anything to get messed up. And again, okay. All right, let's do this. Terror keeps walking down the hallway and taps the device in his ear. Yeah. The last transfer is complete, Swampwater. Okay, boss, I got it recorded. It's finally time to broadcast it. Now, send this message out to all the bugs. I'm listening. The end is nigh. The end is nigh? Are you sure about this? Terror arrives at his laboratory looking at a window showing the batter waiting in a purified zone. Absolutely. Swampwater swivels in his chair towards the glassy winged moth. The end is nigh. You know what to do. The moth gets a scared expression on its face and flies out of the office, shouting, "The end is nigh!" at the top of its lungs. Soon, all the bugs are gathered in front of the laboratory entrance, eager to hear Terror's next request. Terror stands in the middle of the laboratory. As all of you may know, the end is upon us. This event, if I succeed, will separate those who are loyal and those who do not listen. Any remaining bugs from the human wars are to be rewarded with a section from the Gameverse to lead, as well as fame and fortune. The bugs cheer. Don't have a crowd with me, sorry. But those who remain that I know did not follow proper commands will be punished and tortured along with the human scum. The bugs boo. Now, first things first. For now, you will have to watch me go through the voids and possibly see the death of the universe. The bugs cheer once more. But I cannot guarantee that will happen. It's a lot of buts. Ugh. All I can do is get going. Farewell, everyone. I skipped 2 words. I don't care, though. The bugs cheer as Terror rips open a window for the bugs and teleports away. Meanwhile, in off, the batter taps his foot as he waits for Terror to arrive. I need to get my man voice on. Stuff in my throat, dang it. He said to meet here in Zone 2 as soon as I purified it. Well, I purified it an hour ago, and he's still not here. Alpha nudges the batter, and the batter turns around to find the Terror floating in place impatiently. Finally, you notice me. Your plan. Let's start it now so I can complete my own mission sooner. All right, if you really think so. Terror possesses the batter as the add-ons scatter away from them and hide behind the red safe box. Here we go. Terror teleports into the mental realm with the add-ons close behind. Add-ons follow him, by the way, until they leave, which will be, said. Okay. Whispers start to fill Terror's head, telling him to go back, etc. Terror pushes on into the physical realm. Obstacles surround him, and Terror shrugs. Nothing new, huh? Terror jumps and pushes his way through the the physical realm, and enters the nothingness. The filler, I assume? Not a surprise. Terror moves onto the dark void, which he passes through with ease. He enters the stability realm and again moves on without much of a problem. Terror once again enters another nothingness and stops. Get ready. Here comes the light. Terror takes a deep breath and heads into the light realm. Terror trudges through the light-filled space. He holds his arm in front of his eyes to try and shield his eyes. Terror eventually starts to run as his body starts to burn. Well, the batter's body, but Suddenly, Terror stumbles, literally, into a room connected to 3 hallways. He looks behind him to find a huge door with a 4-sided star on it. Upon seeing this, Terror begins to laugh. Still laughing, he leaves the batter to reveal his physical form. I made it. I made it! The batter and the add-ons watch in silence as Terror laughs menacingly. Back at the stronghold, the bugs are cheering. Oh boy, and this isn't even half of it. Back to Terror again. He stops laughing and glares at the batter without turning around. Now bring me back to my own world. Now. You really think you're going to go just like that? No, you're staying in the stronghold with everyone else. Terror snaps his fingers, and the batter is teleported into the stronghold, and only the add-ons remain. What are you two looking at? The add-ons jump in surprise and phase hurriedly through the huge door. Stupid little onion rings. Alright, hold on. We need to do a time check. We have come to gravity. Ooh! New record, I think. Because I already did this once. Stop it. Go away. Okay. Yeah, I already did this once, and it everything just went downhill. It was terrible. And the mark was around 8 minutes, so yeah. Alright, moving on. Terror heads into the first hallway, Gravity's hall. Gravity is floating around in his room until he notices Terror, gives him a snarl, and blocks his way. Who do you think you are, walking in the hall of gravity? I believe I am Terror, the one that you've been anticipating to come all these years. You? Terror? You're a lot smaller than I thought you were. You're a lot more smug than I thought you were. You are definitely different from time and space. Well, Pipsqueak, are you asking for a fight? Have at me. I would be careful about what you say about me. Terror suddenly grows to his true size and uppercuts Gravity. Gravity starts to spiral in the air, but eventually staples himself. Not so much of a Pipsqueak now, huh, Gravity? Oh, it is on! Battle time, do. If you know anyone that can animate good, then you can have them animate fight scenes for this. I would animate it myself. I would animate all of this, but um, I do not have the softwares. I don't have all the cash monies. It's expensive. Even though it's like $20 a month, but that's basically my allowance. Okay. Anyway, moving on. The battle ends with Terror holding Gravity by the neck with his arm. Gravity is trying desperately to escape, but Terror holds fast on his neck. Can you feel the gravity increasing on you? You've got a sick sense of humor. No kidding. Thank you. Ugh, the golden rule still stands. You'll never win. Yep, you need to shut up. Terror chomps down on Gravity's head, ending his life. Terror rips a chunk off of Gravity's head, exposing a small, glowing worm-like ghost that looks like Gravity. I drew these, by the way. If you guys do not pay attention to my speed paints, you need to, because if you like the stories, you need to pay attention to the speed paints, okay? It's on my channel somewhere. You'll probably find it. Not giving you any direction whatsoever. It's called the essences, okay? Alright. Ah, there it is. Terror grabs the ghost and holds it up in front of his face to get a good look at it. It starts to wiggle frantically, and Terror grins. Oh, stop it. You're only going to make it harder for me to swallow you doing that all day. Terror sucks the ghost into his mouth like a spaghetti noodle, licking his chops with satisfaction. His eyes start to ripple the colors dark indigo and neon green, Gravity's two main colors. Terror starts to laugh loudly at his victory. Oh, that was absolutely delectable. If only the flavor lasted just a little longer so I could savor the taste. If the books are true, then that means... Terror makes a gesture upwards, and the arrows in the corridor point upward. Terror laughs maniacally. That's more like it! Terror's gaze rolls onto Gravity's unmoving corpse. Ah, well, who else is going to finish it? Terror begins to gorge himself on Gravity's corpse. Bum bum bum. Gravity died. Time check. 13 minutes. We can go longer. Go away. Alright. Meanwhile, in the real world, which is the world we are in right now, Maya and Kaylee are talking on the phone when suddenly, are fans supposed to start flying for no reason? Kaylee on the phone. Funny, the sheets on my bed are flying too. Maya and Kaylee paused for a moment, realizing what was happening. Gravity. Oh no. Oh no. Kaylee, the end is nigh. No, the end is now. Come over to my house if you can. We need to get the recruits in here. In Time's residence. We're not in the real world anymore. Time is talking to space through a gear in the wall. I must come over, Time. You are still so weak. I'm sure with the training that you have given me, I'll be able to take him on for you. Your brother is stronger than you, and he failed to defeat him. Gravity was always arrogant. He didn't have much of a chance. Time turns his head to see Terror staggering through the corridor. Space, I believe I am ready. Stay in your corridor. I will fight the terror that is to come. Whether if I live or die, I will know that you will fight for Gravity and I. My child. Yes, Mama. I love you. I love you too, Mama. Time steps away from the gear as Terra laughs cruelly and continues to limp down the corridor. Saying one last goodbye to your sister before you die? Pathetic. You don't know that, Terror. Terror stops a few feet in front of Time, whom he towers over. She is right, Time. You are the weakest and the smallest of the trio. You stand no chance against me. Space has taught me many things about you, so I intend to use my knowledge and power against you, no matter how great the odds. Give me all you've got! So foolish and determined as always. Let the battle begin. Time and Terror battle each other. Da-na-na-na. Didn't want to write the stuff out because I'm bad at writing that sort of thing. The battle ends with Terror pinning Time to the ground with his foot on Time's head. Time's arms flail about until he gives up trying to stop him. Your time is up, Time. The puns will never end. You will never win in the end, Terror. As long as the Golden Rule still stands, none of your schemes will work. Golden Rule, Schmolden Rule. I'm already on my way to defeating the universe and your puny skull under my foot. No! Don't kill him! Terror looks at space with a terrifying smile. Okay. Terror puts his weight on Time's head, crushing it with a terrible force. Bits of skull and flesh splatter everywhere on the floor and on Terror. Terror once again returns his gaze to space, whom is absolutely terrified. This time, Terror looks even more disfigured and insane, and he flashes a twisted leer that seems to sink into her soul. See you soon. Terror brings down a gear in front of Space's face, causing her to jump back. Time check. Oh wait, time just died. 17 minutes. You know what? I'm just going to do an entire read through. I don't care how long it is. Besides, I think you guys are enjoying this. Aren't you? Because everyone's dying. That was bad. I'm sorry. Terror begins to chuckle a little to himself as he brings up his foot on Time's brains. From Time's brains. His shoe is sticky with Time's guts. The strands of flesh are hanging at the bottom. Below his foot, another worm is trying to get away. This one looks like a miniature version of Time. Terror snatches it before it can escape. You're a sneaky one, aren't you? The worm wriggles for a little bit, but eventually stops, giving up on escaping. And smarter, too. Terror sucks the worm into his mouth. His eyes start to ripple yellow and brown as he laughs to himself with a terrible satisfaction. My, oh my, that tasted even better than gravity. Oh, I wonder how space will taste. Oh, does time stop on her as well? Terror gazes down on Time's corpse. Second course. Or should I say second corpse? Dang it, puns. Those bad puns. Okay. Terror feasts on Time's corpse. Meanwhile, back in the real world. Oh, God, this is bad. Maya is rushing around in her house, checking all the clocks to see if any of them have moved past 12:16 p.m. Oh my God! It was just. Oh my God! I looked at my watch and it just turned to 12:17. Okay, time is still alive right now. We're good. Oh my God! I didn't even plan this. Wow. Okay. Sorry, that was a weird that was a weird that was a thing that happened. Okay. Sorry. Moving on. And Kaylee's still on the phone. Kaylee, I think time just died. What? None of the clocks are moving past 12:16. Neither is my watch. Oh, great. Suddenly, two white glowing rings the size of large hula hoops phase out of the wall. What now? What now? I think the batter's add-ons arrived. In Space's corridor. Oh god, guys. Just so you know, sadness alert. Sadness alert. I should have probably done that at the beginning of the video. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay. Moving on. Terror staggers into Space's corridor, even more disfigured than before. Space is waiting for him with tears in her eyes. Terror sees this and laughs horribly at her pain. Know what's coming for you? Hey, Space? That did not come out right. Let's try that again. Know what's coming for you? Hey, Space. Indeed, you insane, monstrous brute of a demon hog. Keep it coming. You are acting aloof, Terror. Look at yourself. The power is corrupting your mind and body. What left is there to corrupt? Come on, Space. We don't have to fight. It will be quick and painless. Trust me. I'd rather fight for our honor than give up my life to you. You asked for it, Space. Fight time. All right. The battle ends with Terror fight. What? Okay. The battle ends with Terror holding Space by the neck with his arm. Space flings her head around in an attempt to escape. Shh. Space slowly stops moving her head. Terror gently moves her head to face him. That's right. There we go. Terror's eyes start to swirl different colors, leading Space into a trance. Look into my eyes, Space. Look into my eyes. Tell me, Space, what do you see? I see my brothers. Good. Tell me, what are they doing? They are inside a cell, waiting for someone. Would you like to join them? Yes. I could do this all day, but... Alright then. Terror snaps Space's neck, ending her life with ease. Terror's eyes stop changing colors as he lets Space's corpse fall to the floor. Alright. For a moment, he just stands there, smiling at the ground. And I'm going to act out what's going to happen next. Because this is quite an insane thing. All right. All right, where's the signs? Dang. Oh, the universe better be ready for me now. But first things first, of course. Terra starts to rummage through Space's corpse. Classic RPG move, loot the bodies, and finally pulls out the final essence from her back. It doesn't squirm or try to get away, but simply looks at Terror as if asking to get it over with. Well. You have to be the smartest of the three, huh? You've always been that way, haven't you? The worm looks away with sad eyes, refusing in some sort of way. Yes, I might as well get it over with. Terror sucks the worm in for the last time, his eyes rippling the colors of the rainbow. Oh, oh, yes! Terror continues to laugh menacingly. Jeez, it's Terror. Small note from me. I've had my fun. Terror looks down at Space's corpse. I suppose I have room for one more. I shouldn't. I don't want to be throwing up when I get back. Nah, I should be fine. Terror feasts on Space's corpse. Once again. Well, not. You know what I mean. Kaylee is looking over a chart on Maya's laptop as Maya peers out the window. She came, by the way. Kaylee? Yeah? The sky is red. Oh, boy. I knew it. Space is gone, too. I'm so sorry, Kaylee. This is all my fault. No. Don't be sorry. It's not your fault. You didn't know he would get out of hand. Yeah, I guess. Alpha and Omega start bouncing around in an anxious manner around Kaylee. Hey, what the heck is wrong with you guys? Ow, stop it. Maybe they're trying to tell you something. Alpha and Omega. Stop it. Maya gets up and grabs a hold of Alpha and Omega and moves them aside. They're still bouncing. She takes her laptop back from Kaylee and sits down next to her. Maybe we can get in on the inside scoop and find out what these two are freaking out about. Maya opens the chat room that Terror had downloaded on a computer. Remember that? It opens to reveal Terror in the middle of the screen. He is glitching and fizzing out, and his voice is even more distorted than it should be. Sorry guys, I do not have a voice editor, so I cannot do this one. Hello, ladies. Ah! I scared you, didn't I? Yes, you did. What's going on? What have you done to make the add-ons go crazy? I snapped Space's neck just a few minutes ago. Was that it? Probably. I didn't need to know that. Well, no. The add-ons only care about the batter. And Terror turns his back to open a window at his stronghold. The bugs have put the batter in an experimenting bottle and are teasing him with his bat. Are you all stupid? I thought I told you to keep your fizzy pinchers off of him. Puns. The bugs lower their heads and get to work getting the batter out of the bottle. Terror closes the portal and turns back to Maya and Kaylee. Is there another reason why you called? Kaylee and Maya look at each other, then look back at the computer. No. Then get off already. The window closes itself out. Back to Terror once again. Wrote this very recently. All right. Ugh, those idiots. Terror walks out of Space's corridor, approaching the huge, magnificent door with this four-sided star. The door opens dramatically with the sound of stone against stone. Finally, I face the most powerful being ever known to the gameverse, the universe himself. Terror slowly staggers into the universe's dark courtroom. Guess what? I haven't finished it yet, so that will make it be in parts. Yeehaw. Time check. How did I know this would go like to 30 minutes or something? But hey, I bet you guys don't have anything better to do on a very wonderful Saturday right now. Let's see. What time is it now? Oh, it's almost 12:30. I'm checking my watch because I don't trust my computer's time thing. I only do it for a relevant time zone sort of thing. Well, if you guys like the voices but not the story, then I am more than happy. I would be more than happy to do some voices for you guys. Like maybe more of time, maybe more of gravity, maybe more of space. Don't worry, they're still alive. It's just a story. But then again, who knows? Also, I'm just going to give a quick to those of you who do not live where we are, our neighboring country has had a wildfire, and it is blowing in. The wind is blowing in all the smoke from the wildfire, and it's making everything outside look like it's. It just looks like radioactive waste has just been poured everywhere. It's like radioactive waste is polluting the air, and it's like you can't see as good as you should. I mean, you can't even see the mountains that we live near, and the sun, it almost looks red. Not even kidding. But everything's just so weird outside. And when I was writing this, I was like, oh shoot, because you know how the sky turns red when space died. I'm hoping that the sky will not turn red. I'm hoping that the sun will not turn black either. So, yeah, high hopes that space is not dying right now. So, all right. Anyway, just want to thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Gotta go fast. Bye.